Have you ever donated an old shirt and then just forgotten about it? What if I told you that years later you found out that simple act of kindness had unlocked blessings you could never have imagined? That it fed an entire village, helped build a mosque, and changed hundreds of lives. This isn't a fairy tale. It's an unbelievable true story of how one forgotten garment turned into a river of endless goodness. This incredible story came to me from a friend. He called me during Ramadan and said, "Mohammed, I have a story that's perfect for your channel. It happened to my father almost 25 years ago, and its blessings are still flowing today." I was hooked. "So let me share it with you just as he told it to me." He said every year about 4 or 5 months before Ramadan, my father would gather my mother, my aunts, and all the women in our family. He'd ask them, "Do you have any old clothes? Extra dates? Anything you don't need anymore?" He was collecting these items for a charity that shipped them to a Muslim country in need. We would gather everything: clothes, abayas, shoes, bags, you name it. If any of the clothes were dirty, my father would pay out of his own pocket to have them washed. He had a deal with a local laundry shop that gave him a discount. He would then pack everything neatly into boxes, getting them ready for their long journey. My father partnered with a very generous man from Riyadh. This man would cover the entire shipping cost for the container, all the way from Riyadh to Jeddah, and then on to its final destination. It was a huge operation, but they did it with so much heart. We'd change our clothes every couple of years, so we always had plenty to donate. The shipment would arrive in the destination country about 45 days before Ramadan, just in time. The donations were distributed: rice, crushed wheat, non-perishable food, and clothes of all sizes for men, women, and children. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. On the third day of Ramadan that year, my friend's father received a strange phone call. The man on the other end spoke broken Arabic. He asked, "Are you so and so?" And my friend's father replied, "Yes, that's me." The phone number was strange, all zeros, and he almost didn't answer, but something told him he should. The man on the line continued, "I am from a village in such and such country. We received a shipment of clothes from you. May Allah reward you. The whole village has benefited from your kindness, but I found something inside one of the garments. I found 2,700 riyals and a piece of paper with your phone number on it." My friend's father was stunned. He couldn't believe it. He asked the man to send a picture of the garment. Sure enough, the photos came through, and he recognized it instantly. "Yes, that's my garment," he said. "I remember that little stain right there. I remember it all." The man from the village said, "I found 2,700 riyals inside. Please send me your bank account or your address so I can return the money to you." But my friend's father, a man of deep faith, replied, "My brother, leave it. This is a blessing that Allah has sent directly to you. Please keep it." The man explained how much. His community was struggling. My friend's father asked him, "How much does your family need to get through the entire month of Ramadan?" The man replied, "About 70 riyals, 70. Can you imagine? My friend's father told him, "Then take what you need, and please distribute the rest among the people in your village." He could tell from his voice that this man was honest and trustworthy. This one phone call was just the beginning. A beautiful connection was formed. Over time, my friend's older brother started communicating with the man regularly. They learned he was responsible for the local mosque. So they started sending shipments of dates and other valuable things directly to him to distribute. A few years later, my friend's brother was traveling for work and decided to make a special trip to visit him, even though it meant a 5-hour drive out of his way. When he arrived, he found a kind, educated, and deeply religious man who was a father of 5. Despite his wisdom, his financial situation was extremely difficult. My friend's brother was shocked to learn that this man's sons were brilliant. One was studying in Germany, another in Britain, yet their father lived in such poverty. He asked him what he did for a living. The man pointed to a small plot of land and said, "I'm a shepherd. This is our small farm." My friend's brother immediately offered him a job. "Come work on our farm back home," he said. The man was hesitant. "But what about the mosque?" he asked. My brother assured him, "Don't worry, we'll take care of the mosque. Your salary here is only 50 riyals a month. We'll make sure it's covered." The man, who was about 52 years old at the time, accepted the offer. And that's when the real blessings, the true miracles, began to pour in for my friend's family. He told me on our farm we had one single irrigation sprinkler. It was old and broke down more often than it worked. Within a year and a half of this man joining us, we had 7 new, fully functional sprinklers. We started with 200. Sheep. The story doesn't end there. The shepherd's sons, the ones studying abroad, came to visit. They were incredibly intelligent and tech-savvy. One of them noticed a major problem in his home village. He said, "Our village has about 40,000 people, but we only have one well. It barely provides enough water for a quarter of the homes. The rest have to fetch water with mules every single day for 36,000 riyals. I can install a modern system of water pipes and purification for the entire village." And so they did. Because of that one forgotten garment and the 2,700 riyals left inside, an entire village of 40,000 people began to drink clean, purified water. It's absolutely staggering. My friend said, "Look at the blessings we never expected." Our financial situation improved dramatically. We went from a level of 10 to a level of 100, all because of that initial act of charity. This story beautifully illustrates a few powerful truths. First, the enormous blessings that can come from a small act of charity. A single forgotten garment led to unexpected wealth, incredible growth on their farm, and continuous blessings for the family. It shows how Allah can multiply a sincere gift beyond our wildest dreams. Second, an entire village received life-changing support. It wasn't just about one family. Clean water systems were installed, food and clothing were distributed, and a whole community was uplifted by a donation made years ago by someone they'd never met. And third, it created long-term relationships and a chain of ongoing good deeds. That discovery forged a powerful bond between two families from different parts of the world. It led to the support of a mosque, the hiring of a wonderful man, and opened the door to continuous charity that is still benefiting people today. Charitable work is a long and blessed journey. So many families continue to do it and find immense goodness returns to them in unexpected ways. If this story inspires you, don't forget the poor and needy in your communities and around the world. You never know how one small act of kindness could change everything. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that I hope will inspire and uplift you. See you in the next video.